This is an interesting story, actually. Bible Buffet on
Bible
the
buffet.
NES. So, okay,
What
so
is this? Is this on Switch Online? No, I'm kidding.
well, it's funny. All right, so this game was this weird NES game. It was like this top-down. You had to go through like this farm area, this cafeteria. Everything was food related, and every once in a while you would get quizzes.
Mhm.
And all it would say on there is like question 182, and then it would give you the options of A, B, C, or D. The problem is that we bought this game used, and the questions and the potential answers were all in the booklet, which we didn't have.
Oh.
So, like, I played this game a lot because, interestingly enough, like the actual game itself wasn't that bad, at
Mhm.
least not to young me. Um, and I've thought about trying to emulate it. But the interesting part comes years later. So, okay, so I played this weird game called Bible Buffet where supposedly all the questions were like biblical questions and you had to answer them. And that's the thing. Now, how the Bible and food tied together, it doesn't. I didn't understand. Like, it's super weird game.
Mhm.
I found out, I guess, like 2 years ago. I was watching a documentary on unlicensed NES games. And there was one specific company that they basically were mad that they didn't want to pay the Nintendo's licensing fees. Like, if you look on, especially from that era, well, I've got it here.
Mhm.
You've got the licensed by Nintendo for play on the Nintendo Entertainment System. You have the seal, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'll hold it up here if that can be seen. But anyways, that seal was on all these games, right? They didn't want to pay the licensing fee. They found a way to get around the basically like chip detection because it was a specific chip. It was like a validation chip inside of all these games that
Mhm.
the NES had to see before it would boot the game. Well, there was a specific company that found they could basically short circuit the NES at a certain voltage that would cause it to skip the validation check.
Wow.
And like I'm watching this documentary and I'm like reading about or learning about these unlicensed games. And anyways, long story short, they ended up finding that the Christian market was the best because no other retailer, Nintendo threatened normal
This is awesome.
retailers, like if you carry
Yeah.
these unlicensed games, we will not send you games. So like Target, Walmart, Kmart, I don't even know if Target was around back then, but like Walmart, Kmart, Sears, like all these stores wouldn't carry unlicensed Nintendo games. They found the only retailer that would were Christian bookstores. So they would like shove all these Christian related things into these random games. How this is how you end up with Bible Buffet. And
Now,
I
honey,
was
that Bible buffet looks really great to play,
yeah,
Sunday night.
and I was watching this documentary and I was like, hold up. I was like, I bet because they hadn't said the name of the company that did this yet. And I looked them up and sure enough, Bible Buffet was one of the games. And I
Wow.
assume my parents got it from a Christian bookstore or something, but
I'm looking this up right
yeah,
now.
check
I
out
want to
Bible
see,
Buffet.
like, let's see, Bible buffet.
Yeah, so I grew up with one unlicensed NES game. I
Dude,
just
this
remember
is,
dodging ketchup and mustard being squirted at me on a cafeteria and
oh
like
my,
evil carrots.
that is terrifying. For play on Nintendo.
But not licensed.
Wow. That looks, man, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you an air hug right now.
I'm
That's some
okay.
childhood. This is the mental
This is why I'm in
segment.
therapy.
This is
Thanks, Bible Buffet.